Don't stop! I've got 5 minutes to fill. All right. How the hell is everybody tonight? All right. I just found out, did you know that there's groupies that only have sex with comedians? It's hard to believe looking at this mess up here, but it's true. And there's a nickname for them, too. They're called chuckle fuckers. Can you believe that? That's so rude. Yeah, I was telling that joke at a belt makers convention, and they told me after there that they've got their own groupies, too. They call them buckle fuckers, so that's a lot of rhyming things with fuckers tonight. That's what we're all about here. But anyway, this is professional audition tape here. All right. So, hey, I came home the other day, and my wife is furious. She's got my 15-year-old son's iPhone in her hand. She says, would you look at this? Your son's been looking at porn on his iPhone. You have to have a talk with him about this and let him know that that's not okay. And I don't want to have this conversation, you know. So he comes home, I put my hand on his shoulder, and then I show him how to delete his browsing history so Mom and I never have to have this conversation ever again, you know. God, yeah. And my wife says, I don't like internet porn because it teaches you about unrealistic sex. And I said, well, who wants to see realistic sex on the internet, you know? Nobody wants to see some guy crying in the bathroom, masturbating, while his wife binge watches Gilmore Girls, even though she clearly said if he mowed the lawn and washed the dishes, it would be their night for sex. Sorry, I got a little personal there, but I saw in the news this guy won $30 million in the Florida State Lottery, and he's a convicted sex offender. That's disgusting. It's disgusting that would happen. You know, of all the people that deserve to win $30 million, it's not a convicted sex offender. And then my second thought was, boy, that guy's going to buy one amazing van, you know? It's going to turn into a robot puppy, all that stuff. I like that good news story. One of the best good news stories was the story of Batkid. Remember that story? This 5-year-old boy, the Make-A-Wish Foundation granted his wish to be Batman for a day. It was so heartwarming. All of San Francisco got together to cheer him on. He's wearing a little Batman suit, got to ride in a Batmobile, got to catch the Penguin and the Riddler. But I think the Make-A-Wish Foundation went just a little bit too far when they shot his parents. That was, you know, that's pretty rough, you know. But he's a billionaire now, so there's the trade-off. Now, I'm a big fan of music. I like studying the early versions of songs before they became popular. Like the Eagles had that song, Take It Easy. And the first version was a lot different. It went, well, I've been running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. 4 that want to own me, 2 that want to stone me, 5 that need to help me with math. Yeah. The new songs are just as overanalyzed and crazy for me, too. Like, there's that song that goes, hey, I just met you. Now, this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. And that's not crazy at all. I mean, if you see someone you like at a club, giving them your name and number is a perfectly sane and not crazy thing to do. She hardly scratches the surface of mental illness in this song, you know? If it was crazy, it might be more like, hey, I just met you. This is crazy. You know, I've been going through your trash, and you threw away a perfectly good box of fish sticks, but despite your wasteful attitude, I think we might have something together. Or I just met you, this is crazy. You know, Hitler had a lot of really good ideas. He was largely misunderstood. Or I just met you, this is crazy. You know, why don't I put on some Kenny G music? I'll put the fire on the fireplace, and I got these little googly eyes I bought from the craft store. I'll glue them on top of your vagina so that when we have sex, it'll look like Zach Galifianakis is giving me head. Maybe a little too crazy there, I don't know. I'm a filmmaker on the side. Right now I'm making a movie about menstruation in the 1800s. Yeah, it's a period piece, but I hope you check that out. I'm also working Yeah, let it sink in. It's a thinker, you know. It's a good one there. I'm also working on a TV show for Animal Planet. Any Animal Planet fans out there? All of you, great. And it's a show where I get really cute animals, really cute, adorable, fluffy animals that are dead. And I try to figure out what it is that killed them. Yeah, it's called Autopsy. So I hope you check that one out. Thank you very much. My name's Robert Berry.